What's up, guys? I have an epic arm day for you today. I'm not gonna wax on poetically about moment arms and torque and alignment. I'm just basically gonna give you a full workout. I'm gonna give you sets, reps, rest time, all that good stuff. I'm even gonna give you some exercise subs, and then you guys can just watch me work out. If you guys want some more educational stuff, watch back a couple of my past videos. I dig into it a little bit deeper, but this one's just to kind of give you a feel for what exactly an arm day looks like for me. So before I give you the golden goose, please do that YouTube thing for me. Like, subscribe, share with some people that have some spaghetti arms that would like some whatever is big analogy arms, big arms. So anyway, today getting right into it, I did everything in a superset fashion, mainly because it doesn't take away from output. Well, secondarily because it doesn't take away from output, mainly because I'm impatient. So I'd rather go faster. But if in your gym you can't superset, just do straight sets, no big deal. So first pairing was basically a seated cable cross tricep extension. If you don't feel like doing that, or if your upper arms kind of tuck in very easily when you do skull crushers, substitute that with a skull crusher. Supersetted that with a single arm dumbbell preacher curl. Again, if you can tuck your upper arms in and get them lined up perpendicular to the ground, then do two arms at the same time. The whole reason I'm doing cables here like this is because of my structure. I can't make skull crushers fit anymore without wrecking my elbows. And again, the whole reason I'm doing single arm dumbbell preacher is because I can't line up using the bar. Otherwise, I would always opt for two arms at the same time. Again, for that whole reason of me being lazy and impatient and not want things to have to take twice as long. So did a top set, back off set for each one. So two working sets of each. My first set of preacher curls, I'm keeping in 6 to 8. Back off set, I'm basically keeping from 8 to 12. Then for the tricep extensions, I keep the rep ranges a little bit higher on that one. So for the first set, I believe, I'll check the cheat sheet so I give you guys some accurate information. My first set, I was doing sets of, I try and keep that really anywhere from like 10 to 15. And then the back off set, I'm trying to keep 15 plus, and I just like a little bit higher rep range on one of my tricep days. So superset, again, two working sets of each. I'm taking about 1 minute between supersets. So I go right from the biceps, right to the triceps. Once I complete both, take about 60 seconds, and then repeat through again. Warm-up sets go even faster, so that doesn't include warm-up sets at all. From there, my next superset is a hammer curl variation. I'm doing it with cables, I'm doing it with fat grip because one, I want a little bit more forearm work. And then also I'm doing it with cables because again, I can't quite get my upper arms perpendicular to the ground. So if I do two arms with dumbbells, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. That being said, the sub for that one would be two arms, dumbbells at the same time. If you can have your upper arm, again, perpendicular to the ground, have at it. Or if you want to do dumbbells instead of cables, just lean to the side and again, get that one arm perpendicular to the ground. Supersetted that with a banded JM press in the Smith, probably my absolute favorite compound movement for triceps. If you don't have a Smith machine or you don't want to do it in the Smith machine, you can do that. Free weight is also a great exercise. Just bringing a bar and the bar path in the same position with the free bar. Again, you don't have to have bands. Again, anytime I'm using bands, it's for the notion of efficiency, meaning you are so much stronger at the top, especially if a movement like that really stacks. So again, without bands, you're basically not challenging your muscles at the top, it's only challenging at the bottom. Bands make it challenging through the entire range of motion. Two working sets each there. First set of the JM press, I'm generally keeping around 8 to 10. Second back off set there, about 10 to 12. Again, for the curls here, I keep that a little bit higher rep range. First set, 10 to 12. Second set, basically 12 to 15-ish. And again, those rep ranges are personal preference. Don't overthink it too much. I just like to train across broad rep ranges, make sure that I'm training in close proximity to failure. And the third and final superset was an overhead rope extension. So again, you don't have to do this on a bench. I always like to sit down or lay down on a bench anytime I'm doing stuff because I've diagnosed myself with the wiggles. So something is always moving on me. So if I can sit down, it helps keep me a little bit more strict. So that's why I'm seated doing an overhead extension. I'm using two ropes for the reason that, again, the whole alignment thing. I can't do dumbbells anymore without having my elbows flare. Eventually they wreck my elbows, and trust me, that's after doing those for at least a decade plus, logbook and tracking them, and logbook and tracking my elbows right to feeling like crap. So I do the rope because it lines up better. I sit down because it keeps me more locked in and stable. Someone's gonna say I don't have two ropes. My gym doesn't have two ropes. If I take both ropes, everybody freaks out. Do this thing called buy two ropes. Everyone will be like, oh, well, buy two ropes. It's probably one of your main hobbies. If you're sitting here watching this video, I mean, who the hell would want to watch me talk about working out? You got to really be into working out. So go buy some ropes. I think they're like 20 bucks each. That makes 40 bucks total for two ropes. Your elbows will thank you. Odds are you're taking some shitty pre-workout that costs 40 bucks makes you shit your pants 10 minutes after you take it, makes your whole skin burn and tingle and feel like shit. Basically, while you're holding stuff, you're just shaking, you know, you're having, you know, dead relatives talking to you while you're trained. I mean, if that's a better use of 40 bucks, have at it. Or have some good tricep workouts, and your elbows will thank you later, and get 2 ropes. That's my hashtag pro tip. And superset that with incline curls. So the reason for both of those, train the muscles through their fully lengthened position. And similar thing, top set for the rope, I believe was around 12 to 15, back off set 15 plus. And then for the incline dumbbell curls, keeping the first set around 10 to 12, second one trying to keep 12 plus. And again, both of them are working sets. Same rest time for the whole workout. So if I didn't say that, about 60 seconds between supersets. Don't need a whole lot of rest because you're getting rest on biceps when you're going with triceps. And again, just enough to kind of catch your breath and move right on. So that is it. If you added everything up, basically it's 6 working sets per body part. So 6 working sets for biceps, 6 working sets for triceps. Keep in mind, I train triceps with 2 more exercises on my push day and biceps with 2 more exercises on my pull day. So I have about 10 working sets total over the course of a week. Someone's gonna say, is that enough? If you don't do them the way that I do them, probably not. So if your form is shittier than mine, and if you're watching this, sorry, it is. Don't need to be a dick, but it is what it is. You might need more volume to get the job done, because if you're not precise and accurate and all that good stuff, you just need a little bit more of a pile of shit to hopefully accumulate the benefit that you're trying to get. Ideally, make your form better, in which case, yes, 10 sets is more than enough for you to progress and grow those on over time. So that is it. Hope you guys enjoy the workout. You know, we showed the exercises. I'll give you once this is done, with a whole little printout of what the workout looks like. You can screenshot. Maybe I'll put it down below in the caption if I'm really in a good mood. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. And again, hope you guys like it. Arm day, have at it, enjoy, go do it, get some big arms. Until the next one.